Hi guys, and welcome to my show Cooking with Mira. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded a video in a while. I've been so busy with work, but here I am, I'm back. Yes, so for today's recipe, I decided to make some Montreal-style bagels, and I'll show you guys how to make sesame bagels, onion flake bagels, cinnamon raisin bagels, and blueberry bagels. So I hope you like this recipe. The ingredients are listed at the end of the video as usual. Hi guys, and welcome to my show Cooking with Mira. So I've been wanting to make this recipe for a while now because I miss them so much. So today I'm going to be making Montreal-style bagels, and these are very different from the New York style ones. They're sweeter, they're bigger, and there's a big hole in the middle, whereas the New York style ones, they're fatter and the hole isn't as big. So yeah, I'm really excited to share this recipe with you guys. For the bagels themselves, all you need is some malt syrup, some oil, I'm using coconut oil, some salt, honey, eggs, flour, yeast, and sugar. And I'm just using normal white flour. You can use bread flour if you have some. And as for the toppings, I mean, it really depends on the type of bagels you want to make. If you just want to make plain ones, then the toppings around them will be like black sesame seeds or white sesame seeds. If you want an onion flavored bagel, then you're gonna add like dehydrated onion flakes. You can also make blueberry bagels with frozen or fresh blueberries, or you can make cinnamon raisin bagels. So it's up to you. I mean, these are optional, but usually the Montreal styles always have sesame seeds coated over the bagels. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this recipe. In a large bowl, add the water, sugar, salt, yeast, and give it a good stir. Add the egg yolk, coconut oil, and honey. Mix everything with a whisk. Once everything is mixed in, we're going to start adding the flour. We don't need to let the yeast rise or anything. You're going to add 1 cup of flour at a time until you reach 5 cups, about 765 grams of flour. So you're going to add it to the bowl and mix with a spatula. The dough will eventually be too hard to mix, so we'll transfer it to a flat surface where we'll be adding the rest of the flour in batches. Set 110 grams of flour on the side. You're going to use it to sprinkle some flour over the dough later. So sprinkle some of the flour to the table and place the sticky dough over. We're going to start kneading the dough. Add the rest of the flour a little at a time until all of the flour has been incorporated. Keep kneading the dough until all of the flour has been used. You're going to cut the dough into 4 using a dough cutter. And you're going to place 3 of the balls under saran wrap in a bowl so it doesn't dry. So we're going to make 4 kinds of bagels. The first ones we're going to make 4 bagels. With the first ball will be flavored with onion flakes. So you just need to add the flakes to the dough and you're going to knead it in. Just knead until the dough is pliable and stretchy. It also helps to throw it on the table too. Once you're done kneading, add some coconut oil to the bottom of a bowl, place the dough over and cover with saran wrap. Let it rise for a good half hour in a warm place, preferably 45 Celsius or 113 Fahrenheit. The next bagels are just 4 plain ones. You're just going to repeat the step, just knead until pliable, and then put it in a bowl. The next 4 bagels will be the cinnamon raisin ones. Now you may think that the cinnamon is ruining and won't stick to the dough, but trust me, it will. Adding the cinnamon to the dough here instead of the liquid at the beginning of the video ensures that the cinnamon swirl effect happens inside the bagel. So like when you cut the bagel, you'll see like the cinnamon swirls, and it's really cool. So yeah, just add the cinnamon powder and the raisins in the middle, and then close the dough and then start kneading the dough. Once kneaded, just put it in a bowl with the oil and cover and let it rest. For the last 4 bagels, we're gonna make blueberry ones. Now, because you're adding wet liquid blueberries to the dough, it's gonna become stickier, which means we're gonna need more flour. So that's why I put an extra 100 grams of flour on the ingredients list. That is for the blueberry ones. So add the blueberries in the middle and start kneading. Kneading the dough will make the berries explode and the dough will become purple and really wet. Just keep on adding flour and it's going to counteract that wetness. So once you're done kneading the blueberry ones, just add them to a bowl and cover with saran wrap. Once the dough has finished proofing for 30 minutes, we're going to roll the bagels out. So this is going to be the same step for each flavored bagels. You're basically going to take the dough out of the bowl and place it on a lightly flour dusted flat surface, and you're going to cut the dough into 4 to make 4 bagels. Prepare a baking tray with parchment paper over. Add a little water into a bowl and place it beside you. So you're going to roll out the dough to about 30 centimeter long tube kind of thing. You can measure the dough with a piece of paper or ruler if you have one. Once it's 30 centimeters long, you're going to dip one end of the dough into the bowl of water and attach it to the dry one. So you're going to squeeze the 2 ends together so that they connect and stay together. That's going to help when we boil them and bake them. Make sure your dough is 30 centimeters long because the #1 characteristics of a Montreal bagel is that they have really big holes and the dough is thinner. Once the bagel is formed, just add it over the parchment paper and repeat this step for every single other bagel. You should have 16 bagels total. Let them rest in a warm place around 45 Celsius, 113 Fahrenheit for 20 minutes. Add 3 liters of water to a large pot with malt syrup. Make it come to a boil. So in 3 different bowls, you're going to add the black sesame seeds, the white sesame seeds, and a mix of both. We're going to dip the onion flake bagels and the plain bagels into the seeds after we're done boiling them. Preheat the oven to 220 Celsius or 430 Fahrenheit. Once the malt water has come to a boil, you're going to add 4 bagels, 1 or 4 at a time, into the water. You're going to notice them get much bigger. Let boil for 1 minute on one side and carefully flip them around, making sure they don't break apart, and boil them for another minute. Once that minute is over, carefully pick them up with a flat spatula and drop them one at a time into the sesame seeds bowl. Carefully flip them around with a spoon or something like that to coat all sides with the seeds. Once they're coated, you can transfer them to the parchment paper tray. Now the cinnamon and blueberry bagels need to get boiled, but they don't need sesame seeds. Unless you want some sesame seeds in your cinnamon, raisin, and blueberry bagels, you don't need to dip them into the seeds. So once all the bagels are coated and onto the trays, they're now ready to go into the preheated oven. So you're going to bake for 20 to 25 minutes. Just check until they're all golden brown and look delicious. Yum! Maji umaso! Yabai! これシナモンレーズンブルーベリー。They're finally done Montreal-style bagels. So I made 4 styles for you today. I made the onion one, the blueberry one, the raisin, cinnamon, and the plain sesame ones. I am so excited. You can eat these bagels with cream cheese. You can make a sandwich, just butter. Anything is fine. They're so delicious. So please make them if you have some time because you won't regret it. Homemade bagels are the best. I especially love putting cream cheese and butter on raisin cinnamon bagels. Ugh. It's so good. Oh my god, it's so good. I'm in heaven right now. I haven't had bagels in forever. I'm so happy right now. Oh, yes, sir. Don't forget that if you have any recipe requests, just leave a comment below and I'll make it as soon as I can. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to leave a comment, click like, share my video, and subscribe to my channel, Cooking with Mira.